Hey guys, it's Coach Matt and Coach T looking at a little bit more of a detailed tip to make our low kick successful. So today I want to look at the hip feint, okay? Boom, which is essentially using our quarter and half kicks, which we talked about earlier in the lesson, boom, to take advantage and to create some openings, and also touching on the feinting of our kicks, right? Again, if you guys have ever been around myself or a lot of our other coaches in the corner at any of our fights, you probably hear fakes and feints, like a lot. And that's very important, right? I love Muay Thai so much because we don't need to necessarily be the strongest or the fastest. It definitely helps, but if I'm out thinking and out tricking my opponent the whole time, keeping them guessing, I can use that deception to take a fight from a potentially much more talented athlete. Okay? So getting back to the basics, right? I want to look at my rear low kick feint. Okay? So I'm going to be here with Coach T. Let's first look at the idea of our quarter kicks. Okay? Now we're going to imagine Coach T he's like one of our Easton students. He checks every single low kick that comes, right? Boom, I kick, he checks. Boom, I kick, he checks. We were looking at taking advantage of someone who doesn't do that. You guys know, probably training with your Easton partners, most of us check our kicks. So we're going to take advantage of somebody who does something right, okay? So now, after I see that my opponent is starting to check on everything, I'm going to use a little bit of deception, okay, and pretend that I'm throwing my low kick, right? You see his reaction is perfect for an actual low kick. His check comes up, okay? Now, if I have him on one leg, can you freeze it for a second for me, Coach? Okay? From here, both my feet are on the ground. He's on one leg. Okay? I can do a lot. So one of my favorites is just to go feint into a lead hook to get his weight to come down and drop my rear low kick as he's falling onto one leg. Okay? So we'll look at that in real time, but let's touch on that feint a little bit more. Okay? Big mistake I see, people throw a low kick here, but their feint will look something silly. Like we just don't quite know how to feint. Think about the entire motion of your low kick. My guard's up, I'm snapping my arms, I'm pivoting on my foot, okay? That, in the heat of a Muay Thai competition, is what my opponent's going to react to. So just really simply, my feint, and Coach T can show his is a little different, is just here. You can feint with the eyes a little bit too as you get more advanced. Maybe you look down, okay? But I'm conscious of everything. So with my partner, we'll go 2 quarter kicks, making sure that he's checking. Okay, I go 1, and I want to make sure he picks up his check. Boom, he picks up his check. 2, checks again. On the 3rd one, I'm going to feint, and I have a limited amount of time. I go feint, hook, low. So see what I'm doing with my hook? It's almost like I'm grabbing his shoulder and setting his weight down. Okay, one more time. Quarter kick or half kick, he checks. Quarter kick, he checks. Last one, I feint, hook, and I'm landing my low kick. One of my favorite setups. You guys can use this right away from day one sparring. It still works at the highest levels as well.